Hello and welcome to Anthony's Brick Builds, and today we will be going over the awesome LEGO Marvel Modular Building 76218. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum, a really cool and amazingly accurate, filled with Easter egg modular building with 2,708 pieces, retailing for $260 USD. Now this build is based off of two movies. We have Doctor Strange Universe of Madness and Avengers Infinity War. The front of the box depicts the far more popular Avengers Infinity War. So I really like to have Spider-Man, you have Iron Man with his Mark, I think 84, 85 armor, and then you have, of course, Doctor Strange and Wong on the front, and you also have Squidward over here. Not really Squidward. You also have the pretty cool and really fun looking villain. But on the top of the box, you can see all of the figures. We got Emily Malls, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wong, the Scarlet Witch. Then we have Sinister Strange, Master Mondro, and Dead Strange. Those are from the Universe of Madness movie. Then you also, of course, include Doctor Strange. So this is going to be a really fun video. This is my second LEGO Marvel modular building. Can't say that 10 times fast. It's a really cool build, and it only costs around $30 more than your normal LEGO modular building. Now, I know that the ones that are releasing now are getting a little more expensive, but at the time, regular modular buildings, holy moly, are retailing for around $230, while this one's $260. So you got a little bump increase for the Marvel tax, but it is far better than what we would say for like Star Wars and other themes. But let's crack open this box and see what's inside. Alright, so after taking all the bags out of the box, we have 18 bags, one 32 by 32 dark bluish gray base plate, and then you have this bin that, or bag, includes a bunch of other pieces. You got the 8 by 16, I believe that's dark tan plates, and then you got some of those kind of like new Marvel elements that you use for like Marvel and now Harry Potter. But this is where it gets crazy. You have 3 instruction manuals. Funnily enough, the first one's the thickest, then you go thinner for the second, then it's almost like puny thin for the third. But I really do like the concept art images that I have on the front, or like the kind of like him standing in there with the light coming, and that's really cool. Then on the back, you have like the little circle, and then you have a kind of like a portal to the next kind of like part maybe. You got the mountains, the sand, and then you have the really cool like looking galaxy thing, but you have Lego elements mixed into it. You got studs as plants, that's really cool. But segueing from that, we have 2 utterly massive sticker sheets. I mean, this is pretty crazy, all these sticker sheets. We got so many references that are probably hidden in these. It's going to be a lot of fun dissecting these, but of course, we have probably my favorite thing about the set is the Captain America, the living legend, and the symbol of courage at the Bricksonian Museum, New York. I think that is cool, and that's like one of my favorite things about this set, and it's going to be prominently on display, but I'll get to that in my putting it in the city video. But this is going to be really cool. A lot of stickers. I'll check in with you guys when we're done building, and we'll check out the minifigures. So there are a lot of good figures in this set, and we have our first one being a Spider-Man, the Tom Holland version, having a great printed face and some really nice pre-molded legs, and also having some really cool torso and leg printing. Then we have the Iron Man. I believe this is the Mark 85 or 84. Really nice. I love the printing on the front, making it look all nanotechy, so that's really cool. Then you have Doctor Strange. He does include some really cool, like almost Harry Potter elements that are turned into kind of like the spells that he casts. And then he does have his cloak on the back, and also some great printing detail on his torso. Up next, we have Wong. Wong is also a good figure, just like the one in the Avengers Tower. Very nice, and it gets the job done. I do like his facial expression. Then we have Ebony Maw. Up next, a pretty strange figure. I mean, it does fit the scene for Infinity War, but it is just a little funny. He really does look like Squidward in this form, and I do like his printing on his torso and the daggers he does have. Then we have, when we jump into the Universe of Madness minifigures, we have Dead Strange and Sinister Strange. Dead is on the left, Sinister is on the right. You can see some very nice similarities, plus some very interesting differences between these two figures, and some great printing details on their torsos and legs, and they each include their own kind of spell casting. So one has kind of like a pinkish, a purplish, and then Doctor Strange has the orange-ish. Then we have Scarlet Witch over here. Really nice figure, some great printing detail around her torso and on her kind of like hairpiece right there. It's the same one she had in that Avengers Endgame Final Battle set, but it has her kind of like crown on the front, and it just include her red spells. And then last but not least, Master Mondoro. I think the weakest figure in this set, but it is still a very nice figure. Some great printing details on his torso. Could have used some leg printing and made this figure a lot better. But now let's put them all inside the Sanctum Sanctorum. Alright, so here is the Sanctum Sanctorum. It is a corner build, so it takes up a little less than your standard 32 by 32 base plate, but it does have some very nice tiling on the front sidewalk. Now, I do have this all kind of configured to Avengers Infinity Wars. This is my favorite version of it, the one I'm going to put into the city, so this is what the Infinity War version looks like. We'll do the exterior first and then the interior. Very nicely done with the very nice dark bluish gray sidewalks, and does have a mailbox, fire hydrant, a little kind of, there we go. If you look right there at the address of the Sanctum, and as you look around, there are a lot of different Easter eggs. There's going to be a whole different video coming on my channel in the future that will all be about all the Easter eggs in this great set. So we'll go up front over here where we have the kind of like front window area, and where we have these windows up here, and we have the windows down here. A really cool circular window right here, and then we'll go on with some railing up front. And then down here for this part of the Sanctum, we have just really cool details of these kind of like slats that kind of look like weird like wooden slats, but they're made out of stone. As we go to the back, we have a very iconic thing to Lego Modular Buildings, a lamppost, and then we also do have the dumpster, which is featured in every single Lego Marvel modular building. Now, as we go to the back, there's a lot of awesome details. There's going to be a whole Easter egg video, but some of my favorites are the new exhibit, Captain America, the Living Legend, and the symbol of courage, the Bricksonian Museum, New York. Love it. Just love that thing. It's so cool. And then since it is a corner build, it has to hook up to other modular buildings. So we have some junk in the sides where we have kind of like this kind of box, which is also included by the designer who is very fond of putting these boxes into his builds. So this is in New York, we have a shawarma joint right here. Then we also have joints at S.H.I.E.L.D. with Nick Fury. Then we also do have some like graffiti. Don't know how they got all the way up there. Then a portal. If we take out these portals, they come out. So with this one and a Demigorgon over here, we'll take a look at that. Or starts with a D, but really creepy. We'll show that in a second. Then we also have that book that Doctor Strange isn't allowed to take from that sanctum in the Alps. And we also have the time stone in there. So we can just put this back extremely easily. A little difficult one hand, but it's supposed to work like that. Then in the back, we have the Demigorgon. I think that might be Stranger Things, but whatever this one-eyed, really creepy monster is, it's coming out at the side of the Sanctum, and we can open it up and take a look if you really want to, but I'm not going to. I've already had enough looking at that thing. Then we have the top, where we have a nice sand green, a very nice dish. As we go up to the front, it looks very nice and a very nice corner. Now we will get up here where we have the top of the Sanctum, where we have some chimneys scattered around. And we also do have some kind of garden pieces. This comes off. And then we have our next floor, where we do have a lot of like trinkets and trophies and odd magical stuff. I don't know exactly what everything is. Again, there's going to be a whole Easter egg video where probably all the stuff inside of here is going to be put into there. Then this top part comes off like so. And then you have the biggest floor, which is basically the whole second and first floor, where we do have some kind of chairs. It'll actually be a little easier if I take it out to show you. Like that, we have the light hitting it better. So we have some bookshelves here, bookshelves on this side, some trinkets up on the top, and now if you notice back here, it's a door. You open this door, and if you can see, we have, not entirely the best angle, but we do have a galaxy right there. And then if you slide these things on both sides, they slide in, slide out, slide in, and slide out. You get different views, like you have mountains. And then you have the desert. So I think that's a really great way of representing that really strange room with the kind of this galaxy, the desert, and the mountain biome from Doctor Strange's first movie. And then we do have some other like trinkets on the other side as well. And then we have the first floor. First floor, very tight, but it does work. You have the grand staircase, some books, some other stuff scattered around that are probably the other hidden references. And then this comes up comes up. And then we also have like a little alleyway keep out with a phone, some other kind of trinkets, a really cool little fridge, and you have a better view of that kind of banned book. And you also have some other cool stuff, like a little poster of Doctor Strange over there, a globe, and a bunch of other pieces. And these are the doors that for the Sanctum right there. Kind of cool. Not really seen Lego doors made like that before, so I think it's all pretty good. And all in all, really cool. I think I forgot to mention these trees. They actually use some kind of seaweed elements at the bottom to make it look really interesting. So all in all, a really awesome Lego Sanctum Sanctorum. Thank you guys for joining me for this wonderful episode of Anthony's Brick Builds. We went over the Lego Marvel Infinity Saga Sanctum Sanctorum. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to make. Hopefully, we can make a lot more fun ones like this in the future. So please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications button on if you have not already. We're trying to get 2,000 subscribers. Let's get there so soon. It's so awesome. We're almost there. I'll see you guys in the next video where I put this into the Lego City, as well as a full Easter egg video coming out in the month of November. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.